Okay, so technically, I am going to be quote-unquote cheating for this next game because not only do I kind of have a morbid curiosity of this game, honestly, but it's also that there's another version of it that I was planning on showing after I show the actual version, the one that most of us recognize. So, with that said, let's unpause and begin loading. Only hint I'm giving is we might be safe from Elite just for this game.
Oh boy.
No, safe. Because it's
Yeah,
not an
I
Elite
know,
game.
but it could be something else too.
Yes, I know I played this already, but again, we're going to be playing the European version later. By the way,
no.
I
Oh
don't know if
no.
I don't know if this is the same as the DOS version or not, but considering it's by USI, it might be.
It's probably the same as the Commodore 64 version.
And since I've never gotten
At
that
least
far, I don't know if they fixed the jump or not. I would hope that they would.
Commodore 64.
But the graphics are more going for the DOS version, honestly.
Looks like it, yeah.
And as Steele brought up that day when I was streaming this the first time, April O'Neil still looks like a ghoul. She says, legit white skin.
Legit white skin.
You're lucky I have the chat hidden.
So she's pure, pearly whites.
That blank high score table. There are a lot of games that are ports that somehow don't work with one button, but more often than not it's the early game ports, because the Amiga actually started in like 86, 87, which a lot of people don't remember, but it didn't pick up until like 87, 88. So understanding it with that in mind, one button does make sense. The thing that killed is that Commodore never released their own 2-button controller.
Yeah, and the problem is that if it's like the Commodore 64 version, attack and jumping is on the one button.
Yes, it is, actually.
Oh my god.
You have to hold the button down in order to jump too, which is the worst part. And if you want to attack down, you have to press down and then the button. Holding down jump, you can't like hold jump and then press the attack button, because that will make you jump. At least in the Amiga version, they give you the courtesy of not needing to hold down up in order to get more height. You just have to hold the attack button and they will automatically go into the roll. So they at least learned something from the Commodore 64 version, but even then, but to what credit? Because the game itself is still a bad port of an already meh game.
Meh.
I do enjoy the original NES version, but the other ports...
With the MS-DOS version being the worst because you can't even complete it.
I haven't even seen it.
There's a, you
Because
know that,
I was streaming when Psych actually showcased it.
so you know that jump in level 3 that's really, really finicky?
Yes.
In the DOS version, it's actually physically impossible to complete that jump.
Wow. Good job, USI.
Later prints did fix it, but by that point, the damage had already been done. And most of the companies that had the game on the shelves never had their stock beat. They didn't send their stock back to get it replaced with the fixed version. The fixed version is actually harder to find. Also, since you don't have a pause button, you have to press enter to go to the map screen and be able to change your turtle.
I mean, they had to do something at least.
Oh, I get that. And I'm not complaining.
It's not ideal, but
You just better hope you have a chance to take your hand off the controller to
oh, and I
actually
see that
pause.
unlike the Commodore 64 version, the music actually still keeps going while the menu is loading.
Yes, because that is a carryover from the DOS version. Because if you played it off the floppy disk, that would also happen. The better thing with the Amiga version, because it's more powerful, this
Wait,
game
why is it this music? It shouldn't be this music.
technically it's a boss fight.
Yeah, but I mean, Bebop did not have that music in the original.
You give USI way too much credit.
I know. I mean, to be fair, even the Commodore 64 version got that right, even though the music was garbage.
And yes, I probably will not be playing this game much for longer than at least 15 minutes, because...
No, don't go in that place. It's a death trap.
I mean, I've gotten, to be fair, I've gotten out of there pretty easily, but then again, considering how much they fucked to this version up, that's probably not saying much. Because in the NES version, like Pan said...
The palette is disgusting here.
Because like Pan said, in the NES version, this was basically a death trap. And the pizza was not worth it.
Yeah, this is like room of cheese.
What did they do?
And since
The Amiga should be able to do better than that. What have they done?
since this is TMNT 1 and USI didn't fix this from the NES version, the enemies respawn, even if you off-screen them by a couple of pixels.
It's like a cheese.
I mean,
in this room.
is it really surprising that USI fucked this up?
It was fucked in the original game, sure, but I think they would fix some things that Konami didn't.
To be no, it's not actually fair. But you know, they usually they usually do this kind of bullshit to increase the difficulty, because back then
Rentals,
you could
I
do
know.
rentals and everything. So yeah.
Also, I'm surprised I was able to hit the box to get into the sewer there without triggering...
Wait.
You just saw that too,
Did you
right?
survive that?
I guess we'll see momentarily.
You survived getting rolled by the fucking thing. What the hell?
Because
I
I
know that should've been a
went
death.
into the sewer, but I don't know if it's still gonna count or not.
No, but even before that,
Yeah, before that he got hit by it.
it only did like
Yeah, I
one
still
point
survived.
of damage.
I still survived.
It's supposed to be a one-hit kill.
He's cheating.
No, he's not, but it's USI being dumb.
This is actually where I quit before.
Yeah, you don't need to go here, though.
I thought this is where the... See, there's an extra there's a turtle rescue icon, I think is what that is.
Let me see. No,
No,
that's
it's
not
the...
a turtle rescues, it's the invincibility pickup. By the way, you probably had already picked it up, but stream delays and everything.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, honestly... What?
Yeah, it runs out eventually.
No, look.
What?
I'm not taking any damage.
That's not... USI, what the fuck?
He's cheating.
No, I
He's
didn't
not
even enable any
cheating!
cheats.
That's bad programming!
It just stopped. See? Okay, these enemies actually hurt me. When I go over to this one... I'm glad I stayed in here a little longer. We can laugh at USI's incompetence.
Yeah, I.
Oh god, what the fuck is that thing?
It's an I. Yeah.
No! Stream delay.
Oh, the frog thingy. Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
remember
in the
that from
original.
the-
It's a different palette in the original, though.
Okay.
I. Freaking Bofians.
Let's see if I can-
comment.
Okay, to end it, let's see if this happens again. Yeah! You were right. 1 point of damage.
What the hell, USI? How'd you mess that up?
I mean, they made it easier and harder at the same time. Or in the case of the DOS version, easier but downright unplayable when you get to stage 3. How do you fuck that up? Yeah, I agree, Pan. I agree 100%.
How do you fuck that up?
Yeah, okay. To be honest, this is a good screen to end on because does this game really deserve any more playing?
At least if it was the NES version, I'd say sure, because the NES version, while yes, it's difficult, there's a lot of bullshit, at least it's playable.
This is so slow, and this is on the Amiga 500, by the way. This is so slow that it's not even worth looking at. And the palettes just do not work in some cases.
No, they really don't.
I'm sure there are playthroughs of this, so if you're morbidly curious, just look them up on YouTube. But as for this train, it's stopping here, and we're going to our next stop, which is going to be another game.